Swami Vidatmananda Ji Maharaj Ji, Honorable Secretary, Honorable Swami Prabhuvarananda Ji, respected principal, the staff, and my dear students. I welcome you all to this program, and when I came inside, it was a different feeling altogether. The campus, the surroundings, I tried about the students, and I'm very glad that so many tribals are studying in this pious and great school, which was founded by Swami Vivekananda Ramakrishna Mission. And it's really nice to see you all getting the scholarship. I started my education from Raigad itself. I had to struggle to go to Bhubaneswar because we didn't have good colleges here in Raigad. After that, I had completed engineering because of lack of job opportunities in Odisha. At that point in time, I was a computer engineer. I had to go to Delhi. After a few years, I had to move outside the country because those kind of challenging opportunities was not available in India as well. And mainly through companies like SK Technologies, Infosys Technologies. I happened to work in the United Kingdom. I was in Germany for 6 years. I was in the United States. But the call to come back to our own land, the call to come back to Raigad, Koraput, the passion to come back here and ensure that the trouble that I faced because of lack of opportunities, it doesn't come to the next generation of my tribal brothers and sisters. I wanted to make a difference, and one thing was for sure: until and unless you have good, educated young people in the political system in this country, you really can't change too many things. I'm very happy Infosys Foundation have given so many scholarship, and it will definitely help many of you people. And one of the first scholarships that was provided to us after independence was the reservation system, where the tribals, scheduled castes, we had an opportunity, we had a reservation so that we could get job opportunities, we could get into assembly, parliament, and the idea was, which was debated in the Constituent Assembly, that Dr. Ambedkar, Pandit Nehru, Sardar Patel, reservation initially for 5 or 10 years, they thought things will change, but even after 75, 76 years, even after so much of reservation, so much of intervention with the various governments, still there is some lacuna where we say that this is not enough. And I'm glad that most of you are from class 5 to 12. You get good education. And I was really impressed by the speech given by one of my friends from class 12. Such fluent English is always nice. After 12, what happens? My only request to all of you would be, you will definitely move to bigger cities. Maybe you move to various countries, but you should all try and see that how can you come back, how can you make a change to the society we are living in currently, to the place we are living currently, and what can we do so that we don't have to migrate to bigger cities, we don't have to migrate to other countries. How we can contribute to our land and make sure that we are self-sufficient, we have an ecosystem, and we live the quality of life that we are supposed to live outside. I'll just quote Swami Vivekananda Ji in one of his inspirational quotes that always inspired me. The great secret of true success, of true happiness, in this, the man or woman who asks for no return, the perfectly unselfish person is the most successful person. What it means, when you go for a goal, you should not expect that you will get something out of return or something like that. I'll give you my example. I was living a very, very happy and successful life in the United States of America. I was married. We were staying there. The thought of getting into Indian politics, Indian Parliament, fighting elections, it was really scary. It was a sacrifice of not only me but my wife as well. Because we wanted to make a change. We wanted to come back. It was completely unknown to us. When I got a ticket, when I applied for a ticket, initially I was denied a ticket, MLA ticket. My father was 7 times MLA, denied the MLA ticket. But again, I kept on trying, and finally in 2019, when I got a ticket, that time I was not sure, like if I can contest, if I can win the election or not. Indian politics is a mix of how you choose your candidates, a mix of the parties involved, is a mix of various circumstances. But the blessings of all my tribal brothers and sisters, all the people in undivided Colombo district, a lot of people who never knew me, they voted me, they sent me to the parliament. My only promise to everyone was, when I get elected, it won't be me, but you will be the member of parliament. It will be your voice that will be raised in the parliament. I am happy to share, we are at the end of this term. I am really happy to share that I raised almost 500 plus questions, debates, issues. I participated in various bills. Right at Colombo district specifically. Right from small issues to bigger issues, I really participated, and I am happy that irrespective of the opposition government in the state and the center, when you raise your voice, it gets fulfilled. Yet I have a lot of things, and the first time MP, I am really happy that you have delivered more than 1350 crores for mobile connectivity in Colombo district. We have delivered the Jaipur airport. We are shortly going to deliver Kendriya in Jaipur. The Gunpur Tirupati line, Saptagiri and Padapur is going to be delivered. Consolidated plan, you must have heard, just recently the MOU was signed, got 8,000 crore. It was because of my voice in parliament. It's not my voice, our voice in parliament that got sanctioned. And there are a lot of other things that's going to happen. So it's really important. Unless when I'm telling, so when I'm connecting the dots, when I was outside the country, when I came back, I want to do something for a change. That point of time is the risk whether I can even win the election, I'll get a ticket or not, but look at what has happened now. So this belief you should have in all of you, that what exactly you want to do in your life. Good education is important. Values are important, but one prime thing which also I want to highlight here is about the tribal culture. The scheduled tribes, when they got reservation, we were basically classified as scheduled tribes because of 4 traits. One is primitive traits, signs of contact, economic and social progress, and the various anthropological culture diversity that we practice. We have almost 11 crore tribes in the country and around 800 different tribes in the country, 800 different tribes. Even in Odisha, it's important that you know what a scheduled tribe is. In Odisha, we have 65 different tribes, amongst them 12 primitive vulnerable tribal groups, including the Toria Counts, in our Niyamgiri belt, Lanchia Zoda and Gunpur. We have Kondos, Gadaba, many tribes, and each of our culture is really diverse, distinct. And this debate, this challenge, why they are given the scheduled tribe status, why they are given the reservation, is because the fathers of our constitution, they always wanted to protect the perspective of what are the changes the country is going to transform into. And it is our responsibility, my dear brothers, it is our responsibility to be proud of our culture, our heritage, our language, our socio-economic condition, our heritage basically, how we carry forward. I'm an English speaking, I work in many places, but whenever I go to a village, the Densa dance, whenever people come, I join them and we celebrate the Densa dance and everything. Various other things are there in our culture which you need to identify and understand. And it is your duty, it is your responsibility to ensure that your culture is not being diluted and you carry forward your culture. You take it forward and ensure that this is preserved for eternity. There will be a day when we will be self-sufficient, when we won't require reservation. But at that point of time also it's important when we say as a tribal. We have to be proud to say that we are tribal and we are a tribal. This is our culture, this is what we are going to maintain for the next 1,000 of years. Because for the last 5, 6, 10,000 years, this identity has been maintained. And it is our responsibility to carry forward this legacy to our next generation. This is what the expectation of all of you would be. And I am sure you are getting very good education here. You will strive to be engineers, doctors, there are many other platforms that you will go into. And I am sure you all will be successful as well. But my humble request would be that I would like to see a few politicians from your group as well. They used to say, politics is the last resort of all scoundrels, but let's try and change that. Let's ensure that in our political system, we have good, educated, young people who can speak in the parliament, not scared of the consequences. They're able to express their thoughts and make a change in the country. I'm sure we are number 5 in the economy, but we will surely get into that status which we used to have before the British era. And each and every one of us equally, including faculty, every one of us is responsible to making sure. I have a lot of dreams, a lot of plans. I need hands, I need collaboration, I need people to be inspired. I need each of you to think not only about what you become, but what the country becomes, how you develop Raigad district, how you develop Odisha, how you take the country forward. With this, I think we will see a lot of change in the coming generations. We all will strive together to ensure that we build India into a great and prosperous nation. At the same time, for the next 1,000 of years, if you are a Kondo, you should be proud to say that you are a Kondo. Practice all the culture, diversity, all the rituals of a Kondo till the eternity of times. How to preserve it is a challenge, but I am sure we will do it. There's a way forward to it. I thank you all for giving me this opportunity. I thank you, Maharaj, and all for running such a wonderful institution. I'm planning to go to Vinod as well to see how it's running, and I'm really glad that mission schools, including the Christian mission and everything, they've been working so hard for the tribal community. And you can see the results also. What we couldn't achieve through reservation, through these missionaries and everything, we're slowly going to it. But there's a long way to go. And I'm sure with the cooperation and blessings everyone will reach there. Thank you so much. Good night.